Well, good morning. Welcome to this Friday's edition of Reaching the Lost Success Strategies. Recently, we put out our first ever house-to-house, heart-to-heart School of Evangelism training cards. These training cards are designed to reach the members of your congregation. Now, when Jesus said, "Go ye therefore and teach the gospel," go ye does not mean go me. It means go all. This is not an individual effort. If you want your evangelism to be successful, it's got to be congregational, which means training our preachers how to evangelize or just a select few members on a Monday night is not going to work. We've got to train the congregation. I'm realistic, and I realize that not every member of the church is going to lead a Bible study. We're also realistic and realize that everybody has different talents. In fact, God realizes that. In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, God says, for the body is not one member, but many. And in fact, he uses an analogy that every one of us understands. We've got ears, hands, eyes, feet. We all have different parts. Everybody plays a different role. That's why the house-to-house, heart-to-heart School of Evangelism model is so important, and why we produced the first ever training card. Now, this training card has two sides to it. The front side, we're going to explain today. The back side, next week. Now, on this front side of the training card, you just see the basic School of Evangelism model. This is what we base all of our training on. This is the foundation. We present this to the eldership. We ask that the eldership or the preacher present this to the church. We provide you the PowerPoint. If you've not done that already, just contact us. You're enrolled in the school. We'll send it to you. You've got to teach the church how to evangelize. Those 6 words are the basis for all of our training. We understand that we begin with contacts, and those contacts go to prospects. Those prospects, when those contacts are reached with love, compassion, that when they see the kindness of the church, when they see Christianity in action, when Christianity is not just something we tell them, but something we do, then those prospected contacts lead to Bible studies. Bible studies are so important because without them, we don't get conversions. People aren't just going to walk forward because they like the size of your church building. They're not going to walk forward because, you smile at them, or because, you have some good meals in their house, or they're going to come forward, or they're going to be baptized because you do a Bible study. Psalm 19:7, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. That's the purpose of the Word of God. Now, those studies that result in baptisms, right? The baptism being the rally cry of the church. That's the victory where the congregation is able to see the fruit of the work that they're doing. When God said, go ye and preach the gospel, he also said baptizing. There should be baptisms going on in your congregation. And we're not going to baptize everyone. Many are called, few are chosen. But few is more than zero. So we need to have some baptisms in the local church. And those victories in the local church are great for morale. They're morale boosters. Without them, morale drops, and we begin to believe that evangelism doesn't work. Again, this training model helps us form the strategy to get it working. Contacts, when prospected, lead to Bible studies. Bible studies result in baptisms. Baptisms give you new converts. That's the nursery of the church. A nursery that has no infants is a nursery that leads to bankruptcy of the local church. We need infants in our nursery. And that leads to growing churches, because every infant, as they grow, gives you more contacts. The life cycle of the church. That's what this training card's all about. We want you to pass it out to every member. Teach the church. Show them vision. If the church does not know where you're trying to take them, if all the church understands is graduation banquets, trick or trunks, just fellowship meals, if that's all they understand and they don't see the big vision of what you're trying to do, they don't understand where you're trying to take them, they can't help you get there. In fact, they might even work against you. So if you train the congregation, show them the strategy, show them how it all works together, show them where they belong, show them as a member, what can I do? Put this in their hands as you teach the PowerPoint. Elders should be organizing. Leadership should be going to the church, placing people where they need to be, providing them the tools. And brethren, your church should be a finely tuned evangelistic machine. The body should be working together to save souls. And when that happens, you'll see results. It's incredible the results we've seen this year in these churches that get it. Some of you are still working on it. Don't give up. Remain focused. Evangelism works when we follow the plan, the strategy laid out in the New Testament. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. Stand by next week. We're going to look at the back side of this training card because it also has some good information for you.